Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chet Davis, and here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. The mother charged with leaving her 3 kids alone inside a filthy Pontiac condo is now facing additional charges. Kelly Bryant is now charged with 3 counts of welfare fraud. That's on top of the 3 first-degree child abuse charges. The welfare fraud charges stem from a review by the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services of her support payments. The department paid Bryant almost $30,000 over 3 years. Money that was supposed to go to her kids. She faces an additional 4 years in prison if convicted.
Because I know that improving the way systems work improves people's lives. That's why I became an engineer. It's why I went into public service. And that's why I'm running for governor of the state of Michigan.
Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist officially running in the Democratic primary for governor. In that race, he'll face Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson and Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson. Right now, Gilchrist is launching his campaign in Detroit. Across the aisle, there are 2 Republicans officially running in the primary and another that filed paperwork. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan is also running as an independent. The Saginaw Children's Zoo is celebrating the hatching of these cute African penguins. They are the sons of Blake and Melody at the zoo. Their species is critically endangered, and the zoo says it's part of a program that ensures the species survives. The chicks aren't ready for public viewing just yet, but there is a naming contest which is being held and you can vote on it. Options are Eggs Benedict and Quiche, with Benny and Kyle as the nicknames, Flip and Flop, Damien and Scramble, and Omelet and Hamlet. Voting is open until March 20th. You can find where to vote in the hot link section on WNEM.com. Now here's Diane with your first alert forecast.
If those guys do not bring a smile to your face, then the weather will have to do it. Thankfully, I have more sunshine coming in later this week, but a few more clouds do want to make their arrival, and that's going to start on Wednesday. And we'll kind of go back and forth here between clouds and sunshine, so be prepared for your sunglasses to be coming on and off, so you may have to exercise a little bit of patience with this forecast. Hour by hour conditions, though, keep us dry here this evening. Just some higher level clouds are going to be coming around, but they do start to become a little bit thicker into the morning. So that is going to be when we have no rainfall associated with the forecast. But at times when we can get some breaks, some sunshine could still be filtered from some higher level clouds. But overall, though, it is still going to be a kind of a partly cloudy day. Going into Thursday morning, the clouds become a little bit lighter and thinner, and they will stay that way. We want to keep it that way because Thursday night, we're watching this closely, the forecast for the total lunar eclipse. But in the next 3 days, we will have our temperatures starting to warm. We have 40s, 50s, and 60s coming up, and thankfully, we have a lot of dry weather to go with it, so it's going to be great to get outside. Your low temperatures tonight are going to be dropping down into the mid-20s, so pretty seasonal, where we should be here for March. And in your first alert 7-day forecast, once those temperatures climb, even as they go into the weekend, we have upper 60s, but some rainfall is going to be coming into play. That will linger into our Sunday, but thankfully on Monday, I was able to dry it out for St. Patrick's Day, but you'll also find temperatures do dip back into the mid-40s.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.